Good evening. Now on to another anime that I watched recently. Haibane Renmei. This is another Lane related anime. So if you watch Lane, I would suggest you watch this next if you enjoyed Lane. It's a very wholesome tale about these angels living in a countryside type place. Um, so they die and they similar to like Angel Beats, I guess, but the opposite way. They when they pass away, they're reborn as I guess an angel, and their memories are kind of erased for a bit, and they come out of this egg, and uh, this is I really enjoyed this anime. It was very wholesome. It was very comfy. It's more laid back, but it does have its climactic moments. A lot of it revolves around just the characters' pasts, not so much the main character, but other characters' stories, such as the young girl that goes to the forest and uh, I guess leaves, and then um, one thing I noticed about animes related to Lane is this appreciation for cats. So, and it's the same cat, if you watch a lot of anime that's connected to Lane, you'll notice this cat appreciation, and so I thought this was very well written. The ending, I was very satisfied with the ending. Very well done. I don't think I was ever really just bored or dissatisfied with the anime. It was pretty good, and the soundtrack is incredible. I mean, there's a vocal called Adane or Adore. It doesn't appear in the anime, but it's one of the most beautiful vocals I've ever heard in my entire life. It was some of the old '90s Konami music composing team was involved with it, and it has like this gust like sound to it. If you've played Atelier Judy or Atelier Violet, you would understand, I guess, what I mean by that. And besides that, I don't really have much to say about this anime. Just that overall, I enjoyed it. Um, I did feel bad for the smoker lady, and what she went through, and the whole thing with the train, and how Raka went and saved her. That was actually pretty good. Um, One of the things that really had an impact on me is the crow. I mean, there's points in anime where I feel like it's all about the crows. Like, are the crows the ones that are really, in charge? Anyhow, it's about the walls, because they can't go past the walls, but the crows can, and they come back. And the crows are always, trolling the smoker lady. But there is one of the things that I really liked that was very bittersweet about Hanbei Renbei is the beginning where you see a crow trying to prevent Raka from coming down. Now, what did that mean? What did that symbolize? Was that crow was obviously somebody that Raka knew in her before she died, and it looked like that crow was trying to save her or something to that effect. Is what I believe. And then later on in the series, there that Raka gets a calling from. I'm assuming it's the same crow. When she goes down in the well and she falls in there, gets stuck and sees the crow skeleton. So that crow, they don't explore or reveal who that crow actually was, but it was somebody that obviously cared a lot about Raka enough to go through all this trouble where it ended up dying and doing whatever it was that it was trying to do after it was trying to save her. I thought that was really a really good, sad, and touching story to this this anime. The guys with the sign language, that was kind of strange, but it was all right. And I had a problem with it. Uh, I really like the ending. It's sort of like Evangelion, but the character rotates at a at a different rotation compared to Ray. And then also, this anime promotes smoking. Don't ever smoke. It's cancerous. The whole thing about the wings, um, it is pretty. It can be pretty upsetting in the beginning when Rocket gets the wings because they kind of like burst out of your skin. There's a lot of blood involved. Also, one of my favorite characters was the guy in the clock shop. He was just very base in my opinion. He was very smart. I really enjoyed his character. Even though he was only around for a bit, he had a big impact on me, and definitely made the anime more enjoyable. One thing, and then I mean, if I was to be picky and if I was to nitpick, the animation could have been a little more better because there are certain frames where the characters straight up look deformed, especially in the flashback to the smoker lady's life. There's a scene where Reki's head is like unusually big, and it just kind of made the scene awkward. Why would they? Okay, now they're going too far with the fan art. So yeah, that was one thing that was kind of strange. But overall, I enjoy this anime. This is an anime that will definitely watch again. Oh, Angel's there. I should probably do that one next. Yeah, I'll definitely watch it again. It was very good. I would definitely recommend Hanbei Renmei. Now, I would not recommend Nia 7 if you're following the lane works. If you watch Lane and you want to go more into that type of thing, I'll recommend Haibane Renmei and just drop. I mean, if you can tolerate watching anime that's probably gonna upset you, then go ahead and watch Nia 7. Because you can't really criticize something unless you have watched it, or you can't really criticize, for example, a song or an album unless you've heard it. That's why in my review where I trashed Nia 7, I watched it. I forced my. So that is an anime that I have to force myself to watch. But I did it because I don't feel I could really legitimize myself critiquing it unless I saw it. But anyhow, it's a great show and you should watch it. And also listen to the music. That's very good music.